I want to still got to beat him up. I'm talking about he got to make the noise. However he do that, I want to hear that everything. He got to have it all, man. I'm telling you, that's what I want. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to the Panel to Player podcast. It's a brand new day. Y'all see what I did there? But no, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. We are so excited to get this episode started. We got a lot to talk about today, including what everybody's talking about, which is Spider-Man brand new day releasing this weekend. We definitely going to get into that. But first, I'm your host, Q. And with me, as always, is
your co-host, Jay.
All right. Excellent. All right. So what we're going to talk about today, we're going to do our Multiverse Minute. And that's just our little news section. Then we're going to get into our main topic, which is our Panel to Player section. And today we're going to talk about Sony finally breaking their silence on physical discs. Can't wait to talk about that, son. Cannot wait till we get to that. Yes, sir. We got some things to say about that. But first, let's get into our Multiverse Minute, shall we? All right. So first up, Batman K Crusader Season 2 released this weekend, and it has a 91% on Rotten Tomatoes, to which I, as a DC guy, am over the moon about. I mean, it gives you that 90s Batman animated series vibes, but I know it's set like in the earlier, like I think it's set like in the 40s or something, but it gives you that vibes. And I remember, of course, me growing up in the 90s, I remember that vividly. So I am excited about that, son. Have you had a chance? Did you even finish season 1?
I finished like most of it, but a lot of it I didn't get to.
Okay.
Like the very last, I think, 2 or so episodes.
Mm-hmm. Well, it'd be like that. I say when you have a chance, check it out. It's fantastic. I hadn't started on season 2, but that's coming. I'm excited. I am so excited about that. Now, while we're talking about animated movies, there's a animated Venom movie which is in the works. It's Sony confirmed that it's in development with Amy Pascal. She revealed a few details about it, and it comes after the 3 live action films that Tom Hardy was in playing Eddie. And so now they said the project will mark the first animated feature centered on Marvel's symbiote antihero, with Zach Lebowski and Adam Steen, the filmmakers behind Final Destination Bloodlines, attached to it.
With this animated Venom movie,
mm-hmm.
I do hope they go the rated R route, because I feel like that's such a large part of what was lacking in the live action movies, was they held back on the brutality a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Like, think with Carnage.
Mm-hmm.
Carnage is Carnage. Carnage is brutal. Carnage is gross.
He is.
Only time you get to see that brutality, really, was that jail fight scene. And even then, there wasn't,
mm-hmm.
like, blood. Like, I'm not asking for people to be ripped in half and stuff and intestines showing out.
Yeah.
I'm just asking for, like, a little bit of blood here and there, you know?
Yeah. No, I definitely understand that. I get that. I definitely get back. It says Tom Hardy he's going to be involved in it in some capacity. It hadn't been confirmed if he's going to be the voice of Venom or just kind of be behind the scenes as a producer or something like that. So it's not confirmed. It doesn't have a release date yet. I think they're in the very early stages of it. But yeah, I mean, with the directors of Final Destination Bloodlines attached to it, it just might be rated R, son. It just might be.
Holding my breath on that.
Yeah, it just might be rated R. And now while we're on Marvel, Kevin Feige, he confirmed that Nova movie is still in the works. despite there not being any news or anything about that. Kevin Feige, he confirmed that they're still working on it. So those of you that want to finally see Nova on the big screen, looks like you're getting your wish. Looks like you're getting your wish. It was at San Diego Comic-Con. Somebody asked him, they asked him what could he reveal, and it doesn't appear much. He said, not a bleep thing. It's a movie. That's all he said about it. That's all he said about it. But it's not much of an update, but at least it's a confirmation that it's still happening.
Okay, with the Nova movie, right? I want to know which Nova are they going for?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Are they going Sam?
I don't know.
Because the thing with Sam is that he's a younger Nova.
He is.
He's how much? He's how old? Like a teenager? And in the comics, it's him, Miss Marvel, and Miles have like this trio. So I wonder if they will do that, and that's how we will get like the start of a young Avengers.
I don't know.
I don't know if you've seen, but Tom Holland himself has been talking about Miles being introduced in the MCU.
Yeah, I mean, it's long overdue. It's long overdue.
Very
Let's be
long
honest.
overdue.
It's long overdue.
But to be fair, we're just now getting Ghost Rider, so...
Yeah. But Miles should have been in some capacity in some kind of Spider-Man. There have been 4 Spider-Man movies. He should have... Only thing we got from him was when Electro said, there's got to be a black Spider-Man somewhere in No Way Home. So that's as close as we gotten for Miles on there. But a casting rumor for Nova is suggesting that Glen Powell will be a strong choice to be Richard Rider, which I think, if I'm not mistaken, he was the first one, like the human host of the Nova Force. I think he was the first one. But I'm not 100% sure on that. I'm not real well versed in Nova, but I think he was the first one. But if that's true, if that's true, looks like they're going the route of Richard Rider. So right, there you go. And I mean, staying with the Marvel theme. Now this one right here, I mean, should we be surprised? No, not at all, because Mahershala Ali came out and said Blade is dead. He's moved on. I mean, the man was cast 7 years ago, and there has been nothing but delays and all this. I mean, and I know he's frustrated. He's got to be frustrated.
Yeah, I believe he spoke out on that frustration a little bit.
Yeah.
And you don't blame him. When it was first announced, the excitement
remember that?
Swept across the internet. Because he had the look.
Come on.
And then you got the Blade game. What have came out? People... It's like Blade is such a cool character.
Yeah.
For such a simple concept. He's just a
right.
vampire hunter.
Yeah.
It shouldn't have been this hard to make a movie about a guy killing vampires.
No, it shouldn't, but apparently it is, and hey, in Marvel we trust, but they've done Blade a disservice.
Do we trust Marvel anymore?
I don't know. I mean, their track record is pretty good, which is kind of shocking that this movie has hit so many bumps. I mean, shoot. Blade appeared in Wolverine and Deadpool, for crying out loud. Wesley Snipes. I mean, he's in Marvel Tokon. I mean, so the character is, getting back popular.
As Wesley said there is only ever going to be one Blade.
It looks like he wasn't lying. He was not lying, because so far, he is right. There has been only one Blade, and it's him. So I don't know. I mean, I think that's just, that's a bummer, man. That's a bummer. I'm just looking forward to that. But keeping with Marvel, Yeah, Marvel's been in the news this past week.
It's
Now,
for negative.
yeah. Now, despite season 2 being announced in March of this year, Wonder Man has been canceled by Disney Plus. I don't understand when they do that. I mean, I don't understand because it had strong. I mean, people liked it. It had a 91% on Rotten Tomatoes. Yahya, oh sorry, I think that's how you say his name. Yahya Abdul Mateen. He earned an Emmy Award for that. I don't understand. I don't understand.
It's like they always do this to their best product.
Yeah,
An Emmy for a Marvel project?
Mm-hmm. You know, a lot of people like this show. I got to be honest. I hadn't watched one episode. It was on my to-do list to watch, but I have a backlog of shows that I want to watch. I mean, there's Wonder Man, Wonder Man, and there was Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel had a 98% on Rotten Tomatoes. People loved it. I mean, we watched it. Son, your mom and I watched it. Me and my wife sat there and watched Miss Marvel, the whole series, and we loved it. WandaVision, 92% on Rotten Tomatoes. Hawkeye, 92% on Rotten Tomatoes. Moon Knight, 86%. Falcon and Winter Soldier, 85%. I mean, so they've had like shows that have gotten, that people like, critics like, and that has only gotten like 1, maybe 2 seasons, but that's it. Not gonna understand Secret Invasion, that had like a 52%. A lot of people didn't like it. I watched it out, I just leave it at that. It wasn't a lot of people jam. It wasn't really any of our jam, son, because I don't think any one of us liked it. But I mean, they've had some shows. I mean, I loved Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Absolutely loved it. I hadn't seen Moon Knight. I think I saw the first episode of Moon Knight. Hawkeye, watched that, loved it. Loved Hawkeye. WandaVision, loved it. And I think they have a Vision show coming. Vision Quest?
Vision Quest. Apparently Ultron's supposed to be in it.
Ooh. Okay. I've heard some things about it. I hadn't heard too much about it, so I don't know the ins and outs of that one. But yeah, I mean, I don't understand how this keeps happening, especially after being renewed for a second season and then just canceling it. What, 4 months later? That's rough, man. That is absolutely rough. All right. So now we're going to go a little bit DC. So this week, James Gunn, he came out and kind of debunked all the characters that are supposed to be appearing in Superman Man of Tomorrow. Yeah, he shut a lot of that down. Yeah, he shut a lot of that down. There was a lot of people were saying a lot of characters were moving in there. They were saying, oh, they're going to announce Batman and Wonder Woman are going to be in there. And he said,
they might get a tease.
Yeah. You know what? I think that's probably what they get. They might just get a tease. They may just get a tease of it. I don't think that there's going to be any revelation of the actor or anything that's playing Superman. I mean, not Superman. The actor that's playing Batman, I should say. I don't think that's gonna happen. I mean, he just said D and bumped. That's all he said. Like someone on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, asked him about it, and he was just like debunked. So I'm like, okay, I guess that does that. Now, I wouldn't be surprised, like you said, son. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a little teaser of Batman, Wonder Woman, somebody. I wouldn't be surprised at that.
I feel like if they were to do one, it would be something subtle, not anything in your face, like that, like a subtle reference for the hardcore, like fans of the series, but nothing in your face.
Yeah. I don't think so either. I don't think so either. Like like I said, he just got straight to the point and said D and bump. So I guess that's that. That's that. I mean, of course, rumors and things gonna keep swirling. They're gonna keep popping up. So we'll see. We're a year out. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. And I know I didn't put this in the notes, son, but Samara Weaving, she's been cast as MCU's Emma Frost. She has the look. I think that's a good choice to play Emma Frost. I think she's a good choice.
She's just a good choice. But I do hope that we see some more castings come out.
Yeah. We need to see some more casting on this X-Men movie. But at least it's moving forward. We got some casting going on. So that's good. That is good. All right. So now, son, you'll appreciate this one right here. And I didn't even know this was happening. That tells you how much I know about this particular franchise. But Elden Ring, they officially wrapped on their movie. Now, they wrapped, but that sucker doesn't come out to March 3rd, 2028. They got a lot of post-production, CGI stuff. They got all that to do. So we got a year and like 7 months? Whew.
Yeah, the thing about Elden Ring is this CGI alone is about to take years to complete just because of how some of these monsters look. And we don't even know, like, who's all gonna be in it. But, like, I look up at the picture of something called the Elden Beast.
The Elden Beast.
Yeah,
okay.
Elden Beast.
Elden Beast. Okay, let's see. Who's this Elden Beast character? Okay.
Images.
Oh, okay. What is that?
Yeah, that's the final boss of the game.
Oh, okay.
But then you also have, like, Radon, Morgoth, Doris, in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
But just imagine trying to animate that.
Man, look. Yeah.
It's going to take forever. Especially because of the way it moves.
Yeah. They definitely have their work cut out for them. They definitely have their work cut out for them. I don't know. Let's see. I was looking at the cast of it, and I'm not familiar with a lot of these people's work. I know it says it's Kit Connor, Kaylee Spaney, Ben Whishaw, Nick Offerman. I know who he is, but everybody else, I'm looking. I'm like, okay, I don't really know who many of these people are. That's not to say anything or anything like that. We have plenty of unknown or lesser known. I'm not going to say unknown because obviously a lot of people probably know who they are, but a lot of lesser known actors that do really, really good in film. So, but they wrapped and it comes out on March 3rd, 2028. Whoo! But hey, good for them. All right. So we're going to move on to the Street Fighter movie released a little teaser showing Blanca and Ryu fighting. And it had some, and a little Easter egg. It had Maximilian, Justin Wong, and Yipe as prisoners in there. That was pretty cool for those, those guys. Those some of the biggest names in the FGC. So it was pretty cool to see them in there. But I mean, looking at that, son, hey, I like that. I like that little teaser that I saw. Did you see it?
I think I did, like in passing. And I saw like Blanca jumping off a cage and stuff.
Yeah.
I think this is the first time we get a full look at
Jason
Momoa as Blanca.
Mm-hmm. It is. I mean, he did the rolling ball move. He shocked one of the guys and everything. And of course, Ryu, it went off when Ryu was he did the Hadouken and then it kind of cut. So it was like more of like the tone of it seemed like it's been a goofy movie or something like that. Mm-hmm. That was kind of like a little bit more on the serious side right there. Now, Blanca did crack a joke, the way he was talking, just kind of like, I'm like, okay. He was like, okay, you die, something like that. But all in all, it looked to be a little bit more on the serious side though, which I was surprised. I was like, okay, I saw, I think I saw another little teaser. They actually showed Roman Reigns talking as Akuma. And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, the one that I saw earlier on, and sorry, we're recording on Saturday night, which SummerSlam is happening. So they showed it during SummerSlam. And, he looked pretty good. He looked pretty good. I mean, I think they've heard enough of people thinking it's going to be some dumb, goofy movie, and they trying to kind of change the tone on this last little teaser. So he looked good though, son. He looked good. If you get a minute, check it out. And let me know what you think. And you guys let us know what you think about it as well. All right. So that's gonna be it on the Multiverse Minute, our little quick hit minute. Now, here's what we are about to do. We are about to get into what everybody has been talking about this weekend. Spider-Man, brand new day. We are fresh from the movies. We saw it maybe a couple hours ago, maybe about 3 or 4 hours ago. And man, look, I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. To me, it's right there. No Way Home was my favorite out of the Spider-Mans. It's literally right there with me. Right there with me. It looks to make almost $1 billion this weekend. Come on. Are you kidding me? Almost $1 billion worldwide this weekend. It's gonna clear 900. It's pretty much confirmed to clear 900 million this weekend. Son, I'm speechless.
It's obviously gonna make $1 billion.
Absolutely, it's probably gonna do 2 at least.
Maybe it's probably gonna outdo Doomsday. And it's definitely gonna be the better movie between the two.
Yeah, I'm pretty much certain that it will. I'm pretty much certain.
Encapsulating every single Spider-Man movie, including the Spider-Verse one, that is the Brand New Day is at least top 3 for me personally.
Yeah, easy.
Every Spider-Man movie, it's top 3 easily.
Boy, yeah. Think about this. This is on. This is what Deadline's reporting. They said Sony / Marvel Studios, they're eyeing a record opening day between 167 million and 173 million. That's opening day. Endgame had 157. No Way Home had 121. I mean, this is crazy, man. Absolutely Absolutely bonkers. 925 million worldwide. I mean, son, you think about when we left the movie theater, what did we see?
A line out the door.
To get into the movie theater, not to get the tickets, they have their tickets. This is to get into the movie theater. That's bananas. That is crazy. I haven't seen anything like that in a very long time.
Like, at least not to the length that it was.
No, that line was literally out the door. No exaggeration. People were standing outside to get into the movie theater. Yeah. Think about that, folks. Just to get into the movie theater. And I guarantee you they weren't going to see nothing else. Not much else. That's insane. But on the movie, and of course, no spoilers. No spoilers. No spoilers. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a certified fresh at 90%. And Popcorn Meter, it was verified hot at 98% on popcorn. The only other thing I could see people were going to see maybe this weekend was probably The Odyssey. People that probably hadn't seen it. But other than that, Peter was running everything this weekend. I guarantee you, Peter Parker ran everything this weekend. I mean,
and I'm not even fully sure if it's The Odyssey because it's been like a week or so since it released.
Yeah, The Odyssey released 2 weeks ago, son. I believe 2 weeks ago.
I feel like it's kind of died down. Like, maybe not completely, but I don't think that there might have been like one or two people there. Two people there for The Odyssey. Rest.
One or two people.
The rest were there for Brand New Day.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody else was there for Brand New Day. And that it was. Because, like I said, we're not going to get into any spoilers. We're not going to say spoilers, but the Punisher, Frank, was in there way more than I thought he was going to be. I'm talking way more. I'm like, okay, this is good. This is good. I mean, I'm not giving spoilers, but of course he helped Spider-Man a lot. He helped him a lot. It was, and I like the dynamic between them. It was like kind of like a big brother, little brother type of thing. And I thought he was just going to be in there at the beginning. I'm not going to lie. I thought he was just going to be in there at the beginning. Just, you know, that part where everybody's seeing the trailer where he was about to curse and Spider-Man threw the web on his lip and told him to go home. I thought that was going to be it. No, he's in there. He is in there.
I'm kind of happy to see that he was fully in the movie, you know?
Yeah.
It opens up the world a lot more because we haven't really seen Spider-Man and Frank interact.
Right. And you know what's funny is it's like all of y'all are in New York. So how do y'all never run into each other? I know New York is the biggest city in the U.S. I get that. But for them to not have, I got to be honest, I thought because Frank was in there, I thought we were going to see Daredevil, at least a teaser of him or something, since Matt was in No Way Home. I thought we were going to get a little bit of Daredevil. We didn't. But there was somebody else. I'm not going to spoil it. I think we kind of talked about it last week on last week's episode, who the rumor was that was going to be in there. And they were in there in a couple scenes at that. And they actually helped too. So we're going to keep that spoiler free. Y'all got to check it out. I know it's probably not that many people that haven't seen it by the time this episode come out on Monday. So y'all know who I'm talking about. And as far as the villain, very interesting. Very interesting. I'm trying to put it to where I'm not spoiling anything. I'm just going to say there's a lot of manipulation and things going on in this movie. So there's that. But I think one of the things that was kind of a letdown for me, right, it doesn't set up, to me, it doesn't set up Doomsday at all.
Well, I don't think Spider-Man is in Doomsday.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, you know, I'm just thinking like, okay, where do we go with this? What are we doing? Where are we going? Because I thought it was going to set up a little bit of Doomsday or something like that. No, and you know, I was surprised. I'm like, man, is he just not in the movie?
I don't think he is.
That'd be a bummer. I mean, like I said, you kind of want Spider-Man in there, you know, but I'll understand it if he's not. By the way, what happened on Brand New Day? Because like I said, it doesn't set up Doomsday. It doesn't, which was weird. And there's no, I don't know if this is a spoiler or not, but there's not really a post-credit. It's something that's just kind of like, okay, that's a cute little thing, and it just is what it is. But there's nothing big about that. But the plot of the movie, I liked it. Like I said, I loved the movie. Absolutely loved the movie. I'm just interested to see where Doomsday goes. Yeah, especially if he's not in there. There's no confirmation one way or another. But I'm just kind of wondering, is Spider-Man in?
I think he is. He'll be in Secret Wars 100%, but
yeah,
Doomsday, I don't think he is.
Yeah. That what's up. I mean, like I said, if he's not in there, then I hope he is. But that's just me. I hope he is. I wouldn't mind to see him in there. But yeah, he for sure is going to be in Secret Wars. Yeah, for sure going to be in Secret Wars. All right, son. I believe that would do it. Anything I missed? Or anything we missed?
Getting it down. I believe so.
All right. Let's move it forward. All right. So that's going to wrap up our Multiverse Minute section, our news. It went a little longer because we wanted to get Spider-Man in there. There was no way we weren't going to talk about that. No way. But hey, we're going to move on and get into our panel to players section, which is our main section. And this is our segment to where we talk about video games. You ready, son? Mm-hmm. All right. So first up, and this hurts, but I mean, at this point it is what it is, but Capcom said they expect 95% of their games sales to be digital next year. 95%. If that's not a kick in the junk to us physical people, man, look. Because apparently they sold 1.6 million physical copies, but 22 million digital copies. Man, I don't know what to say about that. Because I mean, yes, I want physical to stay around, but the numbers are what they are. I mean, from April to June, they sold that and this is from April to June. These numbers are from April to June. They sold 1.6 physical in that 3-month period, but 22.2 million digital. I mean, they said they expect their share of digital games to rise to 95.4% by the end of the current fiscal year, which ends in March. Now, let me say this though. You kind of have to take that with a grain of salt, because PC games made up 60% of the sales from that quarter. So the physical market on PC is like really slim. Really, really slim. And and another thing that Capcom does, they count Nintendo Switch 2's the key cards. They count them as digital sales too, as opposed to physical. So you got to factor that in too. But still, from 1.6 to 22.2, man. So the numbers aren't probably as bad as they seem. I don't have the numbers in front of me, like as far as like what they did like on PlayStation or Xbox physical compared to digital. But I mean, that's pretty significant.
I feel like Capcom has an agenda they're trying to push with these digital sales.
Mm-hmm.
Because counting like the Nintendo game cartridges and stuff as digital, even though they are quite clearly physical, that's just like, I get what they mean because it just downloads onto your console like a one-time download, and you don't have to like take it out and put it back in all over again. But like, it's still something physical. Like, you can do that with any key card, like with just like how you can do that with any disc.
Yeah.
Like, it works with any console, any Switch console. Like a PlayStation CD works with any PlayStation.
Yeah. I mean, that's one of those things that you would love. Like I said, I would love to see the breakdown in numbers on that, like on the PlayStation 5 versus that. I would really love to see the breakdown in numbers on that. Unfortunately, don't have them in front of me, but hey, that's one of those things you got to take it with a grain of salt because the numbers are a little bit skewed. I mean, it's still, don't get me wrong, that's still a lot. That's still a big gap. That is a huge gap. But the numbers are a little bit skewed on that. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Not too much. All right. Okay. Now, we are going to move on. Let's talk about Xbox for just a quick second. Now, Xbox had its worst quarter in almost 3 years. Yeah, almost 3 years. But Asha, have no fear, because Asha said that they want to have 500 million. I'm going to say that one more time. 500 million players by 2030. So she's basically saying 3.5 years, they want to be at 500 million players. Think about that, son. At 500 million. I don't know. I don't know if they could. I don't know if they could do that. I don't know. I'm not gonna sit up here and say they can't, but I don't know. That's aggressive.
She's ambitious.
She's very ambitious.
Which I like that. I like it.
Yeah, she's very ambitious. I mean,
you can tell that she wants the best for Xbox.
Yeah, I definitely get that. And I will say this. She has a vision for Xbox, which I don't know if Uncle Phil, I don't know if he lost that, when he was in there, when him and Sarah Bond were in there. When one of the reasons Sarah Bond left was because she wanted the position when Uncle Phil left. And she didn't get it, so she bounced. But Asha seems like she has a vision for Xbox. I mean, just reading out some of the things that she says, some of the letters and things that she sends out to the staff, she has a vision for Xbox. We'll see how that goes, but for them to have their worst quarter, wow. I mean, their worst quarter in almost 3 years. I think I saw somewhere, I think it said they lost 1.6 billion. 1.6 billion. Whoo. That's a lot. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money right there. And I think they said they had an outage not too long ago as well.
An outage?
Yeah, they had an outage. Yeah, it's they had like Xbox Live was down, I believe. Yeah, like a couple days ago, Xbox they had an outage, and it says that some users are encountering errors when attempting to sign in or launch games. Our engineers are actively working to mitigate these issues. For updates, please follow on Microsoft.com or whatever. But that goes to show you right there. That shows you why we don't really own digital games. Yeah, that shows you right there. You know, because I think that digital ownership, it says this outage proves we really don't own digital games. Digital ownership is an illusion. This is what somebody said on Reddit. Say what you will about Reddit. I'm not getting into that, but that's what somebody expressed their feelings. Let's just say that about that. But yeah, it was down. But back to them losing 1.6 billion. I'm sorry, bill. They had a 29% drop in hardware sales and decreased content and service revenue. The console, it plummeted by 29%, hitting the lowest Xbox Series console sold in over a decade. Yeah. In over a decade. Content revenue decreased by 5 to 10%, struggling to outpace the prior year's massive first-party title releases. Now,
it was a rough year.
Yeah, but listen to this. Yeah, for sure. But listen to this. It says, despite the $1 billion drop in gaming revenue, Microsoft, which is the parent company, their overall earnings remain at record high driven by AI growth and Azure. And we know Satya Nadella, who is the chairman and CEO of Microsoft. He is a AI guy. He developed Microsoft Azure. I mean, they make $100 billion off that. Just off that alone, they make $100 billion. So Microsoft itself is doing good. Xbox, not so much. And that's where the issue is. Xbox is not doing good. Microsoft, they're doing great. They're doing great. $100 billion a year. Yeah, they're doing good. All right. But I believe they'll turn it around, though. I mean, like I said, Asha has a vision. We'll see where they go with that.
Do you think that she will be able to turn things around? Maybe not fully make up everything they lost, but I don't believe that all hope is lost for Xbox.
No. I mean, I like having a console war. It's fun kind of arguing who's better. Because right now, PlayStation is clearly number one. Let's not get that twisted. PlayStation is number one. Number two, I would say Nintendo. I mean, looking at this stuff, what Xbox is going through, I would say Nintendo. We hadn't heard a peek out of them, like as far as, we're losing billions. We hadn't heard anything.
The thing about Nintendo is they keep their sales very, very close to their chest.
They do.
Which I don't blame them for.
Yeah.
I don't blame them at all for doing that.
Well, yeah. All right. So here's the big one right here. This is our main topic. We're saying, are they listening? And we're talking about these companies. Are they listening to their consumers? I will tell you this. They're hearing you. I don't know if they're listening.
No.
Because PlayStation CFO Lynn Powell, she says Sony is sticking to this plan to discontinue physical discs by 2028.
Despite public outcry.
Yeah. Now, let's not get it twisted. We know that they're not changing their mind. We know that. But what this also tells us is that they are hearing us. Us that want that option, right? I mean, we've said this on every episode of the podcast. We've talked about just a little bit of this. Like I said, I'm not going to go too deep in there. But from this, because they went radio silent. Remember, this is the first time they said something since they announced that. We talking about a whole month.
Of silence just to say, oh, well, we don't care, pretty much.
Yeah, and you know what? You hit the nail on the head, son. Because that's it. This confirms that they don't care. This right here is confirmation that they don't care. When they say, oh, yeah, after careful consideration, we're still moving forward. No.
They didn't consider anything.
They didn't consider anything. They considered nothing. It's basically, I said what I said.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what they're saying. I said what I said. I said what I said, and we're not backing off. And you know, that sucks, man. That sucks. I mean, people have been organizing boycotted campaigns. And look at it. Sony clarified to investors that the backlash has had no negative impact on sales. Investors. That's who they care about. They don't care about consumers. They care about investors, pleasing their investors, putting money in their pocket. I mean, you see people losing their jobs left and right while CEOs and things are making $10 million bonuses. Are you kidding me?
Hey, investors, am I right? That's who matters, not the people actually paying you.
That's what actually matters. That's who matter to them. Investors. I mean, Sony, you know what? I thought about this, son. I thought about this. This is like the icing on the cake after everything that has happened within the last year. Think about this. You've raised console prices. You've raised PlayStation Plus prices twice within like the last year and a half. And now you're going to say, we're going to get rid of this. It's like, dang, give us some good news.
Good news in question is they're going to lower the price back down by $1. And you get to keep that extra dollar.
Let me tell you something. Watch this year's Black Friday. Watch these deals don't be as good as they used to be. Watch. You may get like a console. You know how like console used to be like $50 off or something like that, or it comes with something else like a controller in a game or something like that. You might get $20 off a console. And some of these games, things like, well, first off, GTA 6 comes out around that time, so that's definitely not getting a discount. No, sir. But some of these other games that you would think would probably get a discount, you might get like $5 off of it or something like that.
If even that.
It's like it's ridiculous,
I'm
man.
not holding my breath about like Wolverine or anything getting a discount around that time.
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Like, I love Insomniac. I love the Insomniac Spiderman games. I love Ratchet and Clank games. But I'm not holding my breath for a discount.
Listen to what she said. She said, at this point in time, we're not seeing any impact on our business. But going forward, about the content sales, a large part is already digitalized. And therefore, as a result of the discontinuation of this, we don't see that there will be any negative impact on our business.
Right.
However, as I already said, the users, the players have attachments. And we have to think about how to respond to that feedback. Give me a break. Listen to one of their solutions. They say one offer solution being worked on with retailers is the idea of that a physical game boxes will still be offered at retails, but with a digital code. I don't want a freaking box. I want my game, man.
Yeah, pretty much.
GTA 6 is already going to be like that.
Unfortunately.
Boy. Yeah. But I mean, the good thing, at least they came out. But she's not breaking news. She's not breaking news. We know this. And like I said, this is a big middle finger to us. We care about investors. We don't care about consumers. But if we start hitting their tails in the pocket, watch what happens. Watch what happens. PlayStation, they not changing their mind. And this is, let's keep a spade a spade. Let's keep it 100. This is almost certainly where the whole industry is headed. Movies, all that. There's no question. This don't benefit the consumers in any way. And we're not in a position to have a choice pretty soon if we want to remain gamers at all. If we want to remain gamers at all, we're not going to have that choice. We're just going to have to buy in. And that's the part that sucks. You're just taking away that option from us. And that's all we want. We just want an option.
It's as simple as that, really. Just give people the option. Just the option. You don't even have to put that much effort into it. Just have the option available.
Yeah. That's what we're asking. We just want that option available. But I'm going to get off my soapbox because I can talk about this for way longer. But it's just disheartening, man. It's disheartening. But we're going to move on, son. We're going to move on. All right. Let me woos off for a second. All right. So let's go to a little bit of lighter segment. This is a fun segment. We call this Pitch It in 60. We pitch a game idea and just talk about it for a quick second. So I'll get us started this week on Pitch It in 60. Son, I think I told you what I was going to say about my pitch.
I don't remember.
Oh, yeah. You're going to remember this one. So for a video game, this is what I want to see. I want to see a Godzilla beat 'em up some way.
Right.
Yeah, some way. I want to see a Godzilla beat 'em up. I don't know how you make that, but I want to see a Godzilla beat 'em up. I'm talking about he got to make the noise. However he do that, I want to hear that. Everything. He got to have it all, man. I'm telling you, that's what I want. I want a Godzilla beat 'em up. What about you, son? What's your pitch?
Sonic fighting game.
Oh, I like that.
A Sonic fighting game. As a matter of fact, make ArcSys, get on that.
Oh, if ArcSys make it. Ooh, the crossovers. Ooh.
In fact, let ArcSys make every fighting game from here on out.
Ho, 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 ho. Yeah. You know what? Track record says they'll be good. Track record says they'll be pretty good. Yeah, I wouldn't hate that, huh? I mean, you think about it, you got Sonic and Knuckles and Tails and Shadow and Eggman, yeah.
Can even go to a little bit more obscure from the comics and stuff. Metal Sonic, Scourge.
Oh, yes, man. Oh, yes. Okay.
Surge. That's about Transformers.
Yeah, right. Oh, you just gave me an idea for my next week. Oh. I'm gonna keep that to myself because you might steal it. I don't know.
Interesting now.
All right. That'll do it for that. Let's move on to our hot take arenas. So this is where we just give a hot take. I'm not saying it's going to be popular. It might make some people mad, but this is, that's why it's a hot take. So it's this simple, son. My hot take is Spider-Man will make more money than Doomsday at the box office, domestic and worldwide. That's my hot take. Spider-Man, Brand New Day. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take it a step further. Spider-Man, Brand New Day will be the movie that makes the most money this year worldwide. This whole year.
It's hard to disagree with that, honestly.
Yeah, that's my hot take right there, man. That's it.
It's like really hard to disagree with that. Just like, based off metrics right now alone.
I mean, it made almost $1 billion.
Yeah, in its first week. We are still week 1, bruh.
We are still week 1 and it made almost $1 billion. Whew. Yeah, I'm sticking with that hot take. That hot take might be a reality. Dude. All right, son.
Anytime, I wouldn't be surprised.
Right. All right, what you got? What's your hot take?
Graphics don't. People put too much emphasis on how much graphics matter in video games.
I see where you're going.
Like, people want this super ultra realistic. My God, I can't tell it apart from reality.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people want those type of games nowadays, and I'm just sitting here like, I just want my game to be fun, man.
Yeah.
I don't care about the graphics, like, all that much. Like, as long as the game is fun, and I'm having fun, or just, like, not having fun, but the graphics are amazing, like, oh my God, the graphics are so good, but I'm not having a good time. Like, I'm not saying graphics don't matter, but people put too much emphasis on how much they do matter.
Okay. That is a hot take because some people are graphic. That's what they care about the most. They don't care if the game is crappy. They just want it to look beautiful. I mean, Nintendo's a prime example. Nintendo Switch 2 is not that powerful. Their graphics not going to blow you away.
Yeah, like, look at the latest Pokemon games. Those graphics are kind of bad, but they're so fun. Like, I don't mind the graphics just off pure fun factor. Like, I'm having fun exploring the Pokemon world.
Yeah, that's what it's about. That's what it's about. I agree with you. Give me a good, fun game over graphics. Shoot, I tell you, one of my favorite games of all time is Metal Gear Solid. I mean, that sucker was on the PS1, and I'll still play that like it just came out. That game is amazing. Yeah, that game is an amazing game. All right, let's move on to our controller check. In this segment, we just talk about what we've been playing, watching, or reading. So I'll actually get us started off, son. So I have actually started back reading Ninja Turtles, The Last Ronin.
I think I've got with like a sequel for that.
Yeah, there's a two, and I think, oh man, we didn't talk about that in the comic corner because I just kind of skipped over it because we're running a little bit long. But yeah, there's another Last Ronin that's supposed to be coming, so we'll see how that goes. But I started reading the first one. I know there's a second one. Because I didn't finish the first one. I was like, okay, let me just start over. So I actually did start back reading it. Yeah, I started back reading The Last Ronin, and I'm still waiting on the game. And did they canceled the movie that was for it, right?
I think so.
Not 100%. I'm not 100%. They canceled the movie.
100%, but I think they did.
Okay. All right. Well, if they did, then that sucks. I would have loved to see a movie about it, but the video game is still coming as of right now. So,
well, it says the live-action R-rated Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie Last Ronin has been indefinitely shelved. The co-creator is saying it's only delayed rather than completely dead. So there's a little bit of hope, but I'm not holding my breath out for it.
Absolutely not. Yeah, it's dead. It's dead.
As for the game, we don't know anything about the game, but it's made by Platinum Studios.
Okay.
So it's going to be very good hack and slash.
Yes, man.
As long as they do what they do best, and that's make cool but nonsensical stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it'll be a very good hack and slash.
All right, cool. Now, what's your what have you been reading, playing, or watching, son?
I've been keeping up with the DC and Sonic crossover comics.
Okay.
Like they recently came out with the second part of it, and right now, Eggman actually built like his own Metal Justice League or Metal Legion of Doom. Got like a metal Sinestro, metal Batman.
Right.
Putting it up in the comics right now.
Hey, that sounds good, man. That sounds very interesting right there. All right, cool. Well, that's what we've been reading, watching, or playing. You guys can let us know what you've been reading, watching, or playing. And we're going to move on. We're going to move on to continue or cancel. Now, in this segment right here, we just pick one franchise, whether it's movie, game, or comics, and we decide either to continue. We pick one to continue and one to cancel. So, son, you can get us started on that. What are you going to continue?
For continuing, I think that we should continue the Donkey Kong. Mm-hmm. Like, I know they just had Bonanza not too long ago.
Last year.
Before that, what was the last Donkey Kong's game?
Ooh, maybe Donkey Kong Country something.
And you know what? I got a second one.
Okay.
F-Zero.
F-Zero. Okay.
Like, you know, with Captain Falcon and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't remember their last name.
Yeah, I don't either. Huh.
It's been so long since they've had a game.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Okay. That's pretty good too. I only have one. And what I'm going to continue is Transformers Devastation. Can I please get a Transformer Devastation 2?
If, like, they were setting up for it too.
Yeah, Nova Prime at the end of it.
At the end, Nova Prime reawakens.
Yeah. I mean, come on, man.
And the thing is, I feel like it would be like Autobots and Decepticons you can play as this time.
That would make it amazing. I would love to play a Soundwave in Devastation. Man, can I get a Transformers Devastation 2, please? Man, boy. Whew. All right, and for council, I'm gonna go on this one, son. I'm going to go first on this one because I told you about it. So my counsel, this might make some people upset, but Madden. I mean, I am tired of EA because they're doing nothing different with it. I stopped playing Madden on Madden 2020. I was like, enough. So we talking about 7-8 years I haven't played Madden. Or I should say I haven't purchased Madden. I played Madden a time or two with my brother. But purchasing wise, and that's how I'm like, okay, there's not much changing on this. And you can say that for a lot of sports game. I realize that. But I would love to see another company get a shot. I would love to see 2K try to make, I know back in the day, 2K did make football. I can't remember what year it was, but Terrell Owens was on the cover of 2K and it had like ESPN like doing the thing. I remember Stuart Scott in there, with his booyah and all that. But Madden, you got to go. EA, I should say. Somebody else should be able to make a football game. I don't know who, like I said, 2K, somebody. But Madden, yeah, we're done here. Son, what do you counsel?
What is a series that I think has run its course? Maybe? You know what? I think I got one.
What's that?
Okay. I know this franchise is beloved.
Okay.
But The Hunger Games.
Ooh, they got a new movie coming out that your sister wants to see.
Exactly.
Don't say that too loud.
How many movies?
Quite a bit.
And how many books those movies are based off of?
I don't know. I lost track. I haven't seen Hunger Games since 2.
Time for y'all to give it up.
Hey.
we have a lot of other books that need to be made into movies. Like, I don't read all too often, but like there's this book I read in like high school called Scythe.
Okay.
Like, that was really good.
What's that about?
Tell you the truth,
I can't remember.
I kind of forgot. Like, high school wasn't that long ago, but it was long ago. Because I believe it was like I believe it was either sophomore year.
Oh.
So.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Hunger Games. He said y'all gotta go. So,
Like, I don't think
sister...
anything. Like, it's not because Hunger Games are bad, but like, y'all overstayed your welcome.
Yeah. And sometimes franchises and stuff can do that. They will overstate their welcome, and hey, they may go away for a little bit and come back. We don't know. Yeah. But that's all right. Hunger Games. Okay. All right. So if your sister listening, all right. All right, guys. That was fun. That was fun. Talking about Spider-Man and everything. Kind of got a little bit more upset with Sony again because they came out and just basically said, "Screw y'all. We're going this route, and there's nothing you can do about it." So we are where we are on that. But news for them, we can do something. We can talk with our wallets, and that's it. We can talk with our wallets. But yeah, guys, that's gonna wrap up this episode. Son, how you feeling? How you feeling today?
See, Spider-Man pretty good.
Pretty good. I'm telling you guys, if y'all haven't seen it, which I don't think there's many people after this weekend that hadn't seen it, y'all go ahead and go check Spider-Man Brand New Day out and let us know what you think about that. And also, while you're at it, you can rate this show, follow. This show is available wherever you get your podcast. You can give us 5 stars on Spotify. Drop us a comment. We love to hear what you guys think about Spider-Man or any other of topics that we covered today. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. We're going to close this out. Son, you got anything to say?
Nothing in particular.
All right, guys. From the panel to the player, the adventure keeps continuing. We'll see you next week.